If the Syndra ults and you got all the orbs, does the Silas pick up her orbs as well? He doesn't, right? That'd be crazy.
Okay, so I actually have some inside knowledge on this.
Right.
Remember when they did one above all?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you only ulted with your team's balls.
Glacial Fissure that works like a equalizer or anything like that is now. We got some heals traded. Gio just walking at them. Beryl almost just dies.
Calculated.
I guess so, but now Lehens is going to get the flash as Pix is going to help out. And Beryl, how did we not see that was going to happen? He has kind of been the linchpin of this team. As Lucid will be able to send this one away, as Calix could be in trouble, but Lehens moves up and Showmaker is just dead. Gideon just does a pirouette and takes him down. Beryl's still unable to really electrocute anyone.
Good moves coming out, and Calix really setting that one up, getting the backup as well.
He is extremely good at this champion, so if there's anyone that can actually find value in it, certainly him. It's DK doing their very best to get themselves out. Shu does have some mist to go down, as the last remaining grubs are going to be secured by Nongshim. Gideon looking for an angle here as the Magical Journey not going to be taken to use it. King going to rotate down, and this isn't worth contesting, I don't think. That will be...
Would be good if they got something else, though.
Yeah. So if you're going to waste time over here, maybe go for something is the option. Public Execution going to connect. The bullet time comes down and aiming is executed. Feats of Warfare in an instant, and Nongshim continuing on that front foot. I want to see whether all of those orbs are picked up, but I don't think they are. I think it's exactly as you say is, okay, there's a flash in from Lucid. Gets the Impale there as well. And Calix does get healed up. The Wild Growth helping out, but not helping out enough. As Tempered Fate will keep Showmaker alive for a little while longer, but timed really nicely here is Gideon as Beryl comes in, avoids one of those pirouettes as he gets slammed into the wall, and quick Beryl electrocute harder as there's a solo kill from Gwen. That did what it said on the tin, absolutely. And Gideon also doing exactly what he needs to as well, buffed up by Lehens. This is a scary, scary Lilia.
That's not going to feel fun.
All right, Lucid thinking about going for a gank onto Kingen here as Gideon's going to come down. Oh, the Public Execution is blocked, but still, Kingen's able to use it to get out, and now Teleport is coming in. The Impale just drags the Lilia away, but he's walking towards Gio, and unfortunately for Lucid, it's just a sacrifice of his own life. That will equal a dragon for Nongshim at the same time as Showmaker looking to try and at least get some side lane pressure in here. But DK, it feels like they're trading down.
Felt like an unforced error, honestly. And the problem with going for a flank angle onto an Investor is it gives you an exit route. You know, her ult has to go and hit a target to get her out.
Much less. As you can see here, this is going to be Feats of Strength lockdown once again for Nongshim. The translation of this jungle advantage into objectives, into map control is absolutely apparent. There it goes. Those shoes made for walking. Looking real nice here on the side of Nongshim. And it's looking like... Okay, Nongshim coming on through. Gideon is playing aggressively and will get slammed into the wall. See where the Lucid gets sleepy, as that is a lot of damage. Wild Growth going to work out though as Gideon gets the heal, gets himself out as their scat of the week. We'll see whether Lehens is going to be the target. Tempered Fate buys some space. As Lehens, the needlework comes in. There's the Mystic Shot. Teleport immediately to try and catch Kingen, looking to take this turret. He may actually still just take it. There are a lot of minions, and there it goes.
5 grubs.
Yeah, that'll do it. Rift Herald now going to be thrown down in the mid lane as there's bullet time. Not going to be enough to take down aiming. He had Arcane Shift, and so he will be all right. But look at this pressure. It is massive. As now Showmaker trying to dodge Calix's abilities, and he has to use the flash to get out of the way of Lucid. He's just cutting down turrets on the other side of the map.
I mean, Dplus are trying to force, they're not finding success, and they're just losing in the side lane as this goes on. The stun from Showmaker didn't quite connect on a Gideon.
Whether it's necessarily worth throwing your life away for, but he's still going to walk on in, see what he can get done. That is going to be Gideon locking it down, though. No real response. Now Lucid gets in as best he can. It's a Cloud Soul, but Kingen starting up the Public Execution, and Beryl going to be the first one to go down as a response. There's a decent Impale, though, and it's the stolen one. It's so good from Calix. They're wiping the floor with DK.
Gonna go for the Smite Steal, and then, yeah, King getting that great ult in. The sleep comes through, the Ezreal's dead. It's just member after member falling down. The Lucid ults, but to no avail. And now you lose a dragon, you lose the fight. You're going to lose the Arakan as well. They can even delay this a little bit so it overlaps with the Baron.
There goes the Arakan. So Gideon Gonna be locking that one down for the team.
Yeah, a little, if you look, it's like 218 for the Baron.
Nongshim, no need to overinvest. They've got Calyx on the top side, just taking an inner turret. And Nongshim just have the answers to everything DK's trying to do this game.
Every single time you see Dplus taking a fight, there's someone in the side lane taking a structure. And they only get the recall for Gideon. They don't get that gold shutdown, they don't get that bounty.
Yep.
And it just feels like Nongshim are playing the map so much better right now.
Yep, public execution not going to get Kingen out of here, but it's still just Kingen taking a bit of a rest back in base. And Nongshim are going to rotate down. The rest of DK coming up, see what they can actually find here. Cosmic Binding needed to hit their barrel as Gio in an awkward spot, but still standing his ground against aiming. That is still going to be $200 going over to Shiu. As Calyx, the next one on the menu, some needlework coming out as the polymorph onto Lucid's pretty cute. Still the crash comes in, and there's the explosion of damage. Another recall, another Voracious Otacon being a little bit awkward as Gideon doesn't have an extra life, but he does have a lot of his own health bar. Calyx?
Guys, what is a side lane?
Yeah, what is a side lane? Calyx is just here taking an inhibitor turret, and that will go down. It will be responded with by the first Cloud Drake of the game going over to DK.
Oh, that's a TP flank.
Oh god, Kingen has them where he wants them as there's the public execution onto Beryl. He's likely just dead, and that is indeed true as the Impale goes entirely wide. Gideon now in a little bit of trouble here is on the side lane. Calyx has found Showmaker, and I don't think Showmaker's doing anything about it. He'll slow him up for a little bit. But then, oh, actually, he's got a lot of movement speed, guys. Never mind, he's dead. As Calyx is able to lock that one down with the passive, spins around, gets those chains working.
And 0-4-2 on the Skarner, not having the impact he wanted in this game. And now Nongshim will easily pick up this Baron.
Oh, well, that's going to be annoying. True Shot Barrage. Oh, God, that was way too close. That was way too close. As Nongshim fans just like, not even close, baby. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Side lane.
What does this game mean? It's okay. There's an Impale! Oh no! Lucid getting a taste of his own medicine here as he's now trying to get out, but now it is lilting time, ladies and gentlemen. Beryl is going to get knocked up and destroyed, although he survives for a little bit longer than we expect. There is Lucid going down, and aiming's like, yeah, nah, can't help you there. And that is going to be exactly right as DK trying to defend this, but instead it's Kingen starting up the fight. The Ambessa, I think, is going to get her first win against this Gwen. You never take him down a 7th time in a row in this top lane matchup. And even though he died in the 1v1, it does not matter as DK looking to try and defend their Nexus turrets, and Nongshim looking to just say no. The Nexus turret's going down so incredibly fast, and Nongshim will put themselves right up at the top. They are heading towards Legend Group. That's what it feels like here in the LCK as they finish the round robin. Looking great.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.